Hello there, and welcome to the Fish Tank Barn. As many of you know, I keep many live bears here in the fish barn. Some of them are quite unique, and others are fairly common. So today, I'd like to show you some of my favorite unique live bears that I'm currently keeping in the barn. So let's go ahead and dive into it. The first fish that I'd like to show you is the Xiphophorus multilineatus. While this is not the prettiest fish in my fish room, I do find some things about this fish to be pretty unique. I recently purchased this fish at the Southwest Michigan Aquarium Society auction, and this was the first time that I'd ever seen this fish at an auction, obviously making it pretty rare. This is a smaller swordtail species, only reaching about 1.5 inches long or so. When I was researching this fish, I found the males to be pretty interesting. There are 4 separate types of males that are based on size. Most of the males will have a bluish hue, while the smallest males will have a yellow hue. This differentiation amongst the males is definitely something I found pretty unique. The Giardinus falcatus is another unique fish that I'm keeping here in the barn. This is the cousin of the much more common Giardinus metallicus, or metallic live bear. What draws me to this fish is the fact that it's uncommon. I've only seen this fish a couple of times at local auctions. One unique thing about the males for this species is that they can move their gonopodium at almost 360 degrees. While the beauty of this fish is quite subtle, I really do enjoy the yellowish hues that this fish possesses. If you're looking to care for this fish, it's pretty much the same as your guppies and platies. This is another recent addition to the barn, and I'm pretty excited to see some fry here in the near future. The Brachyraphis rosenai is another fish that I really enjoy having here in the barn. I bought this fish a few months ago at a local swap, and this was another fish that I'd never seen before. What really draws me to this fish is its red and orange hues that both sexes possess. Unfortunately, I had lost the 2 males that I purchased, but I still have the females. Fortunately, while I was actually filming this video, I found a small fry hiding amongst the plants. This fish can be kind of aggressive for a live bear and is a voracious fry eater, so I was really happy to find the fry. In the very near future, I'll be definitely adding some more plant cover to this tank. I know where I got this fish, so hopefully I can find another male at some point here in the future. One group of fish I can't avoid talking about are the goodeids. The first goodeid I want to show you is the Scyphia multipunctata. This is one of my favorite goodeid species in the hobby, where the males have a bright yellow body with unique black markings. These markings are unique from male to male, with some having tons of black, while others not having any black at all. For the last few years, I've found this fish difficult to spawn, but recently I started having some pretty good success with a ton of fry. While this fish is kind of hard to find, it is a bit easier to find than some of the ones we talked about earlier, so if you come across it, I would highly recommend trying it out. The Xenotoca variata, or jeweled goodeid, is one of my favorite and most unique goodeids in the aquarium hobby. What really makes this fish special is its iridescent scales. It almost looks like a disco ball. The males of this species can be a little bit aggressive at breeding times, but this has really been a fun fish to keep. Speaking of breeding, I do get some fry from time to time, but I've never really had a ton of luck getting fry from these fish. I may try them in my summer tubs this year to see if I can increase their production. I've kept this fish for quite a few years now, and have really never gotten tired of it. This is another goodeid species that you can find if you look hard enough for it, and one that I would highly recommend you pick up. I also want to show you the Elaphorus robustus, or bulldog goodeid. I like to call this fish the predator hab of the goodeid world. This fish is an ambush predator that feeds on small fish, insects, and other small invertebrates. This is definitely a unique trait for a live bear. This fish also grows extremely large, most of the time getting to be about 8 inches long, but one has been spotted at the Shed Aquarium in Chicago that is over 1 foot long. The one that you're looking at in this video is holding its own with 6 to 7 inch rainbow cichlids. Even though this fish isn't very colorful, its size and predatory nature is really a unique trait amongst live bears. I also want to show you my favorite platy species, which is the Xiphophorus variatus from Rio Coquilco. What really makes this platy species stand out is its markings and brightly colored tail. The tail color is quite variable. It can be either red, yellow, orange, or even clear. The amount of splotch markings on this fish is variable as well. The variation in the splotching and the tail is really quite remarkable. This fish is really a great example of some really nice wild-type platies that are out there. If you have some time, do some research on wild platies, and you'll really find some interesting fish. The next fish that I'd like to show you is a livebearer that has a really unique story, and that's the Genesia ansa, also called the jaguar livebearer or one-sided livebearer. It was once thought that this fish could breed with one side of its gonopodium and would have to breed with the opposite-handed female. Current thinking, though, does not support this theory. I just got this fish in the fish room at the end of April, and it's one that I've waited quite a long time for. Also unique amongst livebearers, this fish is in the same family as the anabelepts, or the four-eyed fish, which is also quite interesting. Along with its unique breeding theories, I also really like the whitish silver body and its black spots. I really think this fish is one of the jewels that I have here in the fish barn. I hope that you enjoyed taking a look at some of the unique livebearers that I have here in the barn. Once you get past the more common species, there are really some very interesting livebearers out there that you can look into. At the end of the video here, I'll go ahead and put up a card for a playlist of my livebearer care guides. So with that, thank you for watching, stay safe, stay fishy, and I'll catch you on the next video.